Hello. Well, for many of us, it was a very chilly start to the day, and we've got more of those cold temperatures to come as we head in towards the weekend. But you can see for the rest of the day on Friday, plenty of clear sky across the North Island, and for many of us, a dry story. The last of those showers clearing away from Tairafti there. There is some wet weather down south. You can see as this front moves up in towards Southland and Otago. We'll bring you some wetter weather and some of that cloud pushing northwards as well. A few showers on towards that western coast. But as we head through the night time, that front continues to move north. It weakens away, but it's enough to bring some showers in towards parts of, say, Canterbury. But you can see it's a much weaker affair, and there's still plenty of clear sky across places like the Bay of Plenty and Tairafti. Plenty of clear sky this time of year. Plenty of cold temperatures. Once again, take a look at these minimum temperatures as we head in towards the early hours of Saturday morning. Temperatures are back down to around -1 degree Celsius, places like Waikato and Taupo. Even Auckland, you'll find it's a cold start, 3 degrees Celsius for you to kick things off. And again, a good scattering of cold temperatures across the South Island. -3 in Canterbury, for places like Christchurch and Timaru, and even down in towards parts of Otago, a chilly night for you. Where there is more cloud, temperatures perhaps just staying this side of freezing, but still a chilly old start to the day on Saturday. Well, for many of us, as we go through the daytime on Saturday, there's plenty of dry weather, places like the Bay of Plenty, and for many parts of the South Island, there are going to be a few showers to clear away from the South Island first thing. You can see we have those showers skirting up either side of the North Island through the day. The best place to see any wet weather, though, down the far south. A bit more cloud through there, and some stronger winds still running around that Southland and Otago coast. Something to watch out for there. But I think for many of us it will be a cool start today. Plenty of clear sky from, say, the Coromandel down towards Hawke's Bay to kick things off, and a bad start in Wellington. Here, though, it will turn cloudier for the capital, and some showers pushing up through the daytime in towards parts of Wairarapa as well. We'll also find some showers springing up that western side from, say, Taranaki right the way up towards Northland and Auckland through the afternoon before they ease off again in the evening. Another clear, cold night coming up as we head in towards Sunday. Temperatures back down into those very low figures as we go through towards the early hours of Sunday morning. Top temperatures on Saturday, 13 and 14 for Auckland, and around about 11 or so for Wellington. On the South Island, we'll start off with that cloud and perhaps a few showers around parts of Canterbury. They'll clear away as we head through the morning time, as will those showers around parts of Westport and up in towards Buller. Behind it, some clearer skies, some lighter winds and some fine weather, but you can see we'll always keep more cloud down through Otago and the far southern parts of Southland, and a few showers skirting through there, just with those stronger winds around the coast as well, making it feel pretty chilly if you're out and about that, with that wind chill factor, something to consider. In terms of our temperatures, we're going for highs of around about 10 degrees Celsius in Christchurch, back down to lows of -1, but the best temperatures up in Nelson, 14 degrees Celsius as we head through the daytime. Now on in towards Sunday, there's not an awful lot of change in the way the pressure pattern is set up. High pressure sits over the Tasman Sea, low pressure down towards the south and the east of us, and it directs this pretty good southwesterly feed of air up and across New Zealand. And that means those areas which are exposed to the south, places like Southland and that coastal area of Otago, will catch more cloud and a few showers. But you can see there's plenty of dry weather across most of the North Island. A bit more cloud around those western coasts. Places like Nelson, Marlborough do very well in this wind direction as well, staying dry, and for most of Canterbury as well, looking dry and fine as well through Sunday, and even on in towards next week, the first day of the school holidays for many of us. It's looking like a fairly settled run of weather. High pressure edges in from the Tasman Sea. It's quite slow moving. It sits over us as we head through much of next week. Generally brings some dry and settled weather. Still some more cold nights to come, but things are looking pretty settled for most of next week. And that's it from me. There's more at metservice.com.